morning, it's Monday today. I am starting the vlog really late. It's the afternoon already. I've just been working on the vlog basically. It got behind with my editing because I had 2 nights out in a row. Saturday, as you know, you kind of came along. Well, the camera did. I had a gig. And on Sunday night I was doing something sociable, which I didn't film, with my dad, my boyfriend and a number of other people, which was very nice and involved playing the flute a lot. And I did cough a lot. I've still got this cough and the flute playing is triggering it, which isn't great, but I am pretty confident it'll be a lot better by next weekend. It won't be that vloggable, but I am determined on getting that tax return done today. It's been nagging at me for flipping months now. I've got to get it done. It probably won't even take me that long once I start. But today, I've been trying to sort out medical things. I need to just get a routine appointment, review a few things, blah de blah, to do with the menopause mostly. But anyway, we don't need to go into those details. And there's this thing at the moment. Ivy's got the same thing with his doctor as well. You ring up for an appointment, they say, oh no, we haven't got any appointments. Go online and you can have an e-consult or ring at 8 o'clock in the morning and you have to just keep ringing. You get an engaged tone, you just have to keep ringing until somebody answers eventually, and then you can get an appointment for that day. Well, I don't need an appointment for the same day, I just need to get one in the diary, so you know. Anyway, so you go through all this thing on the computer, loads and loads of boxes where you have to fit. It's not even like multiple choice, some of it is, but you have to put in detailed information. And then you get to the end and then it says, ring your GP, end of consultation, and that's it. And this has happened so many times and it's so frustrating. I quite like the video consults, they're great, or just the phone call ones. I think they're brilliant, they suit me for the most part because I don't have to leave the house, so they're more time efficient, and most of the time the doctor doesn't need to physically look at me anyway, but if they did then obviously I'd have an in-person one. But for the ones where you just need to talk, I find them much better. But anyway, I don't know how I'm talking about this so much. Right now I need to make a cup of tea and sit down with my diary and consolidate all my little lists into that one page, and hopefully don't come up with something completely unrealistic, which I do have a tendency to do. Okay, so I've just sat down at my desk. I actually went for instant decaf coffee for a change. I don't know what possessed me, but I just felt like it. Anyway, first thing I need to do is just open up 3 emails which are to do with gigs, and I'm just being informed. I don't need to do anything other than just put them in my diary, so I'm going to do that first. Oh, that looks interesting. On Sunday, rather interesting venue. You'll find out about that in due course, I dare say. PM start. What time we got to get in? 7 to 7:15. It's going to be a marquee, but it's going to be a marquee next to something quite unusual. We do get to visit some very weird and wonderful places as musicians, I have to say. It's one of the perks, in my opinion. Okay, I tell a lie, I'm not doing the band stuff. I've just had a phone call, which I didn't answer, and then I checked my voicemail. And actually, I've agreed to do a survey for national statistics. It's related to the Welsh Government anyway. So she's about to call me back any second, because I rang them and yeah, that's what it was. I finished. It was supposed to take half an hour. I'd say it took 45 minutes, but I'm getting paid with a voucher for it, so that's kind of why I agreed to do it. Anyway, I'm hungry now and I haven't even done my band emails, so I'm gonna just down tools, make myself some lunch, enjoy that, and then get back to it this afternoon. My daughter's having lunch with me, so that has influenced what I'm cooking. I'm just going to do these mushroom steaks, these ones, with some frozen sweet corn and peas, and I'm going to put the mushroom steaks in buns. I'm checking on Izzy's painting. It wasn't finished, apparently, so she's continuing to work on it, but she says she's had a disaster. Would you care to elaborate on your disaster?
I accidentally put yellow here by mistake. I thought it was blue. I wasn't paying attention.
I mean, your palette is a little chaotic, to be fair.
But that's fine.
Clearly not. It's looking lovely anyway.
The things that look bad aren't finished.
Okay, well, it all looks good to me. It all looks good to me, and to be honest, this looks like a little bit of smoke coming from somewhere.
Yeah, like I can't fix it completely, otherwise I'll have to completely redo it, and I'll have to like paint over the trees just because I won't be able to get in between all of it. So I'm thinking of just doing what I can and then making it look intentional.
Oh, cool. I like all your different shades. I love the way that you don't just have, like, if I was to do this, I would just do one colour blue, but you've completely blended it, so you've got proper shadow and everything there, haven't you?
That's what I tried to do.
Yeah, and with the trees, everything. I'm zooming in. In other news, we had the amazing sewing machine man over, didn't we? And he gave Isabel a lesson on how to use this, and he was really good. Only somehow we've got a problem again, because this is just, when you do the doings, it's just not picking up the thread from below. And I don't know why, and Isabel doesn't know why. So we might have to give him another call. But he said call him if we have any trouble at all. So we might have to. We'll see if we can figure it out from tutorials, and if we can't, we'll give him a ring again. I don't want to trouble him. It looks like a different machine anyway, because he's cleaned it up so well. He said it did need a bit of oiling and all that. And there was a load of fluff under the dogs, apparently, an accumulation of fluff. There was something about this as well that was just a bit funny. I can't remember what he said. I think he had to shave something off here because it had got like a sharp point on it. She was working it, weren't you? You were going really well with it, and then all of a sudden, it all jammed up again. Don't know why. Here it is, glistening away. I'm going to put a bit of cheese on mine. Izzy won't have cheese on hers though. Lovely. Oh, I've put it underneath. It'll still work. There we are. Here's our lunch. There's protein in peas. Now, the guitar man in the shop the other day, we were talking about fingernails and playing with the fingernails, you know, the guitar. And it came up in conversation about diet, and he said lots of protein needed for really good, strong nails for playing the guitar. And there's protein in peas. So that's a good way to sneak it in. We're going to sit and watch a bit of Star Trek Voyager while we're eating our lunch, like 20 minutes or so, just till we finish, because we both want to get on. But we did stop watching it for ages because Izzy had had enough of it, but she's into it again now, so we've recommenced. 3:15. Don't feel like I'm getting much done today, but anyway, take 2. First thing, trying to get my gig details down in my diaries. Right, that's the last of my receipts logged onto my spreadsheet, my papery receipts that I had in my box to go in. I'm going to put them in this this box file. I know it's very low tech, isn't it, in this household? Just lives down there, to be honest with you. Not very exciting. I know everything else piles on top of it. I know, not the best organisation really, but never mind. Now I'm going to go through my bank statement for the last tax year and just see if there's anything I forgot to put in as expenses that should have been there. And I think it is my editing software subscription. I think I started to do it monthly and then didn't do it. Now I'm thinking perhaps I should just put it in as an annual figure. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, as long as the total is right. Okay, it's 5:05. I'm getting there. I've worked out my total earnings for the last tax year and my total expenses. There's this one equation that gets me every year. It's the fuel usage for gas and electric for the home, because I can claim a percentage of that for my expenses for hours worked at home. But every year I forget how to work it out. I have to figure it out from scratch, but I've done it. My brain is melting. I need to carry on, but I need to make a hot drink first, settle back down, and then fill out my tax return online. I know, so exciting today's vlog, isn't it? But you know, that's life. It's not all glamour. Yes, it's 10 to 6 in the evening, but my tax return is in. Yay, submitted online. I need to make our dinner, but I wanted to show you something funny that happened in Iceland supermarket the other day. I didn't vlog about that particular bit. I wanted to get £1 for the trolley and I didn't have one, so I went to take the 250p's to the till and ask them if they could swap it for a £1 coin for the trolley. And look, I've got this rogue one from 1979 that somehow must have been given to me in change and ended up in my wallet. How bizarre is that? Because this is the normal one that we have. That's a 1997 one by the look of it. So how did I get that there? I'm going to keep it for a souvenir. I think I have at least one somewhere downstairs in my money pot. I've got like a special coin pot for random obscure coins. There we are. I'm going to go cook something now. Well, I've come down to cook dinner and it's kind of turned into chaos in my house while I've been busy. Izzy's taken up the whole table apart from that pile. That pile's mine. Yes, there's not a bit of space for me to put my camera down. There's washing drying in here that Izzy hung out earlier. Got tripods and all sorts of stuff. I haven't cleaned up from lunch because I just wanted to get on with the stuff, so that's all needing to do before I can cook, and I'm hungry now. I'm making dinner out of this, which is all the veg I have in the house. I do have more potatoes, but 2 will be enough, I think. I'm just going to put it in whatever I'm making, and I'll use the oil again that I cooked the burgers in earlier. I'm just warming up some spices in the oil here. I'll show you what they are in a minute. I've just put a bit more oil in. I don't like the way there's smoke coming off there. It's not up very high. I put a bit more oil in and I've kind of made a paste with it. I'm just going to take that off the heat a minute because I haven't even cut my veg up yet. I'm terribly impatient with these things. I've cut those potatoes up into little tiny cubes and I'm sautéing them in the oil with the spices. I'll show you what spices I put in while they're cooking. I've lined them up for you, look. Not chilies because I've got Izzy eating. Ground coriander, some garam masala, turmeric, some medium curry powder, not too much because of her ladyship, and some cumin seeds. And I've just remembered I've got halloumi and paneer. I'm going to use the paneer because I think IB will prefer the halloumi. So I'll save that for him. As you can see, he's been here again. Yes. I'm not used to cooking with paneer. If you don't know what this is, it's an Indian cheese and it doesn't melt, so you can put it in curries and things and it stays solid. You quite often have paneer dishes in Indian restaurants. Here's where we're at with this now. I've added a red pepper, mushrooms, broccoli and the paneer and some water out of the kettle. I'm going to add a stock cube, a tin of green lentils, and I have put some soy sauce in as well already. Oh my gosh, I just tasted a bit of the paneer and the broccoli. The broccoli is cooked to perfection. This is making my mouth water just thinking about the taste. So good. I didn't remember paneer being that tasty actually. I think it soaked up all the juices with all the spices in. It's really nice. Oops, Daisy set the smoke alarm off. That's because of those spices in the hot oil. That's a Rosser for doing that, that is. Anyway, it's all fine. There we are. That's one of our portions there. Looking forward to that. It's 8:20 now. I'm tired. I got a little bit waylaid after eating dinner by relaxing. And I had spent some time editing as well. Oh, I want to put these out, but I kind of want to wait until tomorrow because I'm just a bit tired. There's not many to do. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. I might just give him a little drop of water though. Now that the sun's gone in. Try not to destroy them with the high-powered jet. I am tired now, so I'm going to spend the rest of this evening editing and tidying the kitchen and doing a bit of Portuguese learning because I've mostly been keeping that up, but the last couple of days it fell by the wayside because I was a bit busy going out in the evening, but I will do some tonight. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please give the video a like if you liked it. It helps channels to grow, you see, so we really appreciate that. And if you're new and would like to follow more of my story, do hit the subscribe button and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.